I've often been asked about different ways to earn money, for example, to PayPal or to get cryptocurrencies or something similar. How could you earn these for free and easily, for example? Today, we'll go through how you can earn cryptocurrencies using completely free methods. And today, I'll show you how you can earn cryptocurrencies with your phone, how you can earn cryptocurrencies by sharing your internet connection, and how you can also earn cryptocurrencies for free directly in your web browser that is online. So hey, let's take a look at these methods. So first, we'll go through how you can earn cryptocurrencies on websites, and all these sites and more can be found in the video description. They are affiliate links. I get a small commission when you use these, and at the same time you support the making of my videos. A big thank you for that. But first up is something called free cash. I also have, for example, a few earlier videos about free cash. I'll link them down below if you want to check them out. There, I go into more detail about how this site works and other overall things. So this is a low-effort earning app or website where you can make money through various tasks, surveys, or other activities. Once you get in or have registered, there's a section here called Earn, where you'll find different gaming offers. Then there are other offers, meaning all sorts of other things. Like, for example, if you sign up for Amazon Prime, you'll get 49 cents if you're a new user. For example, there's an offer for boxes where you get $6, and those boxes were completely free. I've actually done that offer myself before. There are some really simple tasks here. For example, there's a Virex account offer where if you deposit at least $10, you'll get $25 back. These are really low effort tasks, so they might take a little time, but they're very profitable. And here, for example, there are surveys. I filled out quite a few myself, and it's easy to see here which ones suit you best. Basically, anything that's close to 5 stars. It's worth filling out all of those if you're interested in surveys. Then there are offer partners. So here it's a bit mixed. They also have surveys. Small tasks like just going to like or follow something. I've made a separate video about TimeWise, for example. It's exactly the kind where you go follow and like things on Facebook or Instagram and you earn a few cents. Definitely check that out. There are all kinds of offers here, game offers, surveys, pretty much all sorts. Then here it's even broader. So if, for example, you run out of surveys, there are different providers here who offer them. This is really extensive. It's also worth clicking here so that if you have Android, you'll only see Android offers, or if you have iOS and you want desktop, meaning computer, you can use that too. But then if we go here to how you withdraw from here, there's the balance at the top. Click on that. Here you can withdraw Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. Then you can just tap here, enter your Bitcoin address. You can also stake from here, which gives you an additional 15%. So, for example, if we take that 698, I would get $8 if I withdrew through staking. And then, for instance, you can withdraw your earnings from staking as crypto. So basically, you get 15% more crypto. And here, the threshold is really low. You can withdraw as little as 25 cents. So this is definitely worth it. Next up is something called the Punch app. This is normally a mobile app, but it also works in a web browser. It's a really comprehensive mobile app. It's definitely best to use it on your phone, but I noticed that it also works online. So I'll show it to you like this. You'll find the link in the video description. So this is really extensive. You can share internet, create surveys, and take game offers, pretty much all sorts of things. Let's quickly go through what you can do here. So when you go to the game section, there are some similar things as in free cash. Providers who give these offers. Here, it's mainly mobile games that you can play to earn money. For example, you get $46 when you complete that one. So here, you have to reach certain levels to get the cash rewards. That's usually how these work. Some of these are really good, and some aren't that great. Then there are also surveys here. And actually, I noticed that the web version has a good feature that the app doesn't have. You can see here which ones give you the highest return for your time. Then you can also see the shortest surveys and the best matches for you specifically. These are actually pretty well organized here, so you can check those out a bit. But apparently I only have 3 surveys, but that's still very good. And then there's internet sharing. That actually doesn't work in this software, but there is a button here where you can turn on internet sharing. For example, it runs in the background on your phone while you're just browsing TikTok or something else, and it shares your internet. Also, when you're doing surveys, for instance, it always asks if you want to turn on internet sharing. So you can earn from sharing your internet at the same time as you're doing surveys or game offers there. So it really is worth it. It's definitely worth turning on. You can actually withdraw Bitcoin from here and also PayPal. But when it comes to crypto, you can only withdraw Bitcoin from here. And here you can enter your Bitcoin address and there's a maximum fee of 4%. It's actually quite high in the end, so it's not really worth withdrawing just a few dollars. And finally, there's internet sharing, something called Honeygain. I can also offer a $3 bonus here through my link. It's exclusive. You can't get it anywhere else, so it's worth taking advantage of it to get $3 here right away. Go check it out if you want to get $3. There's also something here called Jump Task. It's a cryptocurrency, and actually when you register here, you have this Honeygain wallet. So you need to connect your Jump Task to Honeygain. I've made a separate video about that. I can link that in the video description showing how to set up Jump Task. But the good thing here is that when you share your internet, you get a 10% bonus when you activate Jump Task. In other words, you earn 10% more crypto, basically. You can see here that I've earned $15 just from these Jump Task bonuses alone, meaning that every 1,000 points here is about €1 or $1. So I've made about $15 just from that bonus. So it's actually pretty worth it when you're just sharing your internet. You can really accumulate a nice little sum from that. Basically, another thing here is that when you share your internet, there's this thing called the lucky pot. It's worth opening this every day. You get a random amount of these points from here. I wonder how many I got today. I got 5. So you can get anywhere between 2 and 10,000 points from this, which is basically between 0.2 cents and €10. Then when we have Jump Task enabled, if we go to the Jump Task dashboard, we can see the earnings here. They come straight here. I have $16 here now, and I can show you how to withdraw from here. But the good thing here is also that if you use the Honeygain wallet, you can basically withdraw money from here as soon as you reach $1. But if you use Jump Task, then the minimum is only 50 cents. So basically, if you reach 50 cents every day, you can withdraw money from here every day. So the threshold becomes much lower. But for example, right now I have $16. I have MetaMask here, and I'll show you how this works. So you just click payout after that. Well, I want BNB, Binance's own cryptocurrency. Then you just click payout. There's a small fee, but it's not really that big. Now they've been transferred to me, for example, to MetaMask. And as you can see, they just went through. So here are a few ways you can earn crypto completely for free. Let me know in the comments how many of these methods you've tried yourself. Were these familiar to you, and how much did they actually benefit you? Be sure to give a like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.